My name is Mike Jett. I work for Honda of America, and I'm the Regional Function Leader for Supply Chain. In May of 2012, I was asked to be a part of the Honda Leadership Summit. HLS had been around for about 4 to 5 years, but they were working with the Full Circle Group to revamp the program, so it was brand new. It was a week-long summit. We've got to be a part of the 360 process, which was incredible. But it really, for me, closed the gap with regards to perception and reality about my leadership style, enabled me to develop a plan moving forward where I could improve my leadership style and be more inspirational than what I'd been in the past. You know, I thought I was a leader that was good. I mean, actually, I was confident, a little bit cocky in my leadership, thought I could do anything. Didn't realize how my leadership style impacted the people that I worked with. After getting my first LCP and understanding where I stood, making the changes that we did, we started to see incredible results. We were competing for this new transmission. You know, Honda typically does not allocate new transmissions to a plant as young as the Georgia facility. At that time, we were only about 8 years old, and in Honda years, that's pretty young. So we had to demonstrate that we were capable to launch this new transmission and be successful.
My name is Tim Leopold. Just recently transitioned from Honda Precision Parts of Georgia, which is where I worked very intimately with Mike for about the previous 9 years. We had a pretty big challenge in trying to take on a 10-speed automatic transmission. The reason that it was one of the larger challenges is because it was the first business for Honda to start up a transmission outside of Japan. So some of the transition Mike took was style. Mike and I are both very strong-willed individuals. We both like to go to the floor and understand the situation on the floor. We sometimes had some disagreements. So with those disagreements, obviously, you have to work on countermeasures, and some of the things he learned is how to actually release some of that control. He created a phrase that I think resonated from the management team all the way to the floor associates with the one-team concept. It allowed everyone to understand how their particular actions and how their responsibilities would directly impact the launch of that brand new product. And it allowed the organization to function much more fluently, I think, than it did prior to that point. Characteristically, we were advancing the plant to levels that we've never seen before.
We all have this perception of who we are, but the LCP really helps you understand the difference between perception and reality. I wanted to be a better leader. I wanted to use this as a catalyst to find a better way of leadership. You know, I put together a plan for myself. It was learning to yield. I had to give up my right to speak first, to always be right, to make the final decision, and to control everything. I wanted to serve my team in a way that enabled them to be successful at what they were doing. That's what made the 10AT launch so successful. And it was all based on a one team, one dream concept, most successful launch of a new product in Honda's history.